stockpiling, money in the bank, inventory. Now, these can all be good things. Wisdom tells us to prepare for the future by working today and storing up for tomorrow. The proverb instructs us, ever so gently, "Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer, or ruler. Yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. The farmer who sleeps through the harvest starves through the winter." Many occupations have seasons when there's a lot of work and good money, and other seasons when there's little or nothing. Wisdom refuses to splurge or live wastefully in the prosperous times, but instead paces itself to provide for the future. But on the other end of the spectrum, we find people hoarding, stockpiling out of a sense of neediness or want. The hoarder keeps everything, thinking, "I might need that someday," but rarely uses what they heap up, and often could not even get to the items they need because they're buried under mounds of unused and unneeded junk. The difference between the two has to do with both balance and trust. Balance to plan for only what we need or will use, and trust that God will provide for our future. Not everything we have is meant to be kept. Many things we use for only a time, and we should learn to be generous in sharing with others, or just making unneeded items available to others by selling. Some things need to be thrown away. The minimalist keeps on hand only what they need and will use, and a very few items that simply bring them joy. They see items as transient and use online selling like a closet where they put the things that they don't use or pull out the things that they need. But at the heart of all this is the question of what we are really and truly trusting. What is it that we cannot live without? What or who do we really rely on to care for us? What is our security? Do we trust in the Lord? Those who rely on money will continue to amass it and make it their top priority. They will hold it close, save it, and refuse to let it go because it becomes their main focus. Some people make pleasure their highest priority and shun anything that they won't enjoy, including hard work. They pursue thrills or sex or drugs or bucket lists, all designed to make them happy. They avoid anything that might bore them or take them away from their thrills. These things can become our gods, the things that we truly worship. Even those who consider themselves Christians can get caught up in them. God calls us to put Him first above all things, to love Him with everything that is in us. We're to trust in Him as our provider, more than anything or anyone else. He is to be our security. That's what Jesus was talking about when He said, "Do not worry, saying, 'What shall we eat?' or 'What shall we drink?' or 'What shall we wear?' For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first His kingdom and righteousness, and these things will be given to you as well. Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." What do the things that you surround yourself with and the goals that you strive for say about what you are really trusting in? I'm Pastor Jeff Collins, and I want to encourage you to make it a great week.